Hi there, it's me Rosie and welcome to my first vlog. Tuscany has always been a dream of mine and I'm so excited to take you with me. Let's go! We landed quite late last night, so now we're having breakfast and we're going out to explore. Bologna is everything cultural and culinary that you think of when it comes to visiting northern Italy. Our first stop is the central and most iconic square, Piazza Maggiore. The city has also a reputation as the seat of Italy's gastronomy. An interesting fact is that its Italian nickname is La Dotta, La Grassa e La Rossa. In English, it would be the intellectual, the fat and the red. In Bologna is situated the world's oldest university in the Western world, which dates back to 1088. One of the most impressive things for me in Italy, except the amazing food, are the bright colors of the buildings, as well as the tiny little streets filled with so much energy and life. There is so much delicious food in Bologna, it can feel overwhelming, especially if you're here for just a short trip like we are. Personally, I want to taste it all and eat everything I see. Enjoy! Bologna has a wealth of exclusive boutiques, top-quality antique shops and stores selling international fashion and design brands. This is Galleria Cavour, which has always been a landmark for the exclusive shopping in Bologna and beyond. It is strategically located in the heart of the city and strikes with luxurious interior and shiny windows. Well, our time in Bologna is almost over, so we grab a taxi and go take our car. We arrived a bit late at the house and it was getting darker already, so I'm gonna show you more tomorrow. Good morning from our home for the next couple of days. I'm gonna take you around because I'm really excited, it's very beautiful. I also wanted to take a moment and show you our bathroom. Isn't it adorable? Anyway, we are in Florence, my second favorite city in Italy, after Rome of course, but look at this view, it's amazing. This is inside the restaurant we had dinner at. It's a steakhouse and it's definitely not a touristy one. I have to say that the interior was impressive and the food was very good. After the dinner, we took a walk around the neighborhood and it was so worth it because Italians make most of the holiday season and it's very beautiful around the streets. When in Italy, of course, you shouldn't skip gelato, it's a rule. So we take one and continue with our stroll. Florence has a different type of charm at night, it's very magical. The most famous landmark in Florence has to be the Duomo or Santa Maria del Fiore. Its architecture leaves you completely speechless. Piazza della Repubblica is the square which is usually bustling with musicians and artists of all sorts. Our first stop today is San Gimignano. Okay, so let's take a walk. There are many local leather shops, as well as colorful and impressive ceramics, which were quite pricey, as I might say. They use them a lot in the southern of Italy, like Capri, Positano and Amalfi. You can see them in many popular hotels. San Gimignano has two world champions when it comes to gelato. So if you happen to be in the town, it's a must try them both. Gelateria Dondoli is known all over the world and is visited by a large number of celebrities. The ice cream is mentioned in the most important world guides and it's continuously visited by national and international televisions. It was very cool to see that they use composable cups and spoons as well as local organic products. All of the views were simply breathtaking. Our next stop is Siena. The historic city is listed as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO and is filled with beautiful and interesting places to visit. Piazza del Campo is the heart of Siena. It's also the place where James Bond movie and Quantum of Solace were shot. The piazza itself is a huge shell-shaped space considered one of the great medieval squares in Europe and is also listed as a World Heritage by UNESCO. Off to our next stop, Arezzo. We arrived a bit late, but it was so worth it because look at the buildings, they were lit up so beautifully, which you're not able to see during the day. The next morning, we decided to arrange the table in a typical Tuscan style and enjoy this wonderful spot. Our first stop today is Montecatini. I recommend getting a car when traveling through this region of Italy. It's a great experience and you get inspired by all the nature and the views that open around the road. This house we just spotted while traveling, but the road in front of it was so impressive we had to stop and take pictures. So this is what New Year's Eve looks in the streets of Florence, quite crowded. Initially we had plans to celebrate New Year's Eve in Forte di Marmi, but our friends got sick, so we had to do something last minute, so we had a dinner at a restaurant in the center of Florence. Good morning, it's the first day of 2022 and today we are seeing Montalcino. As you can see, streets were quite empty. Otherwise, Montalcino is a classic fairy tale hilltop town, renowned all over the world for the production of its precious Brunello red wine. There are many charming arts and crafts shops, cafes, restaurants and most of all, wine bars. If you wish to take home a bottle of superb Italian wine, this is the right place to take advantage. Montalcino has a special medieval atmosphere, and you must take some time to fully enjoy this magnificent Tuscan hilltop town. This is probably the most impressive place for photographers from all over the world to take pictures of the Valdorcia National Park. Have you ever visited an ideal city? You can do that just by visiting the wonderful town of Pienza. I was simply amazed. Pienza is a gem. The architecture blends into the landscape so beautifully. Plus, the pretty alleys, excellent food, and the strong tourism vocation make it one of the best towns to visit in the area. The town is small and it's easy to walk around without too much effort, but its impact will remain with you for a long time. We found this restaurant by accident, but immediately fell in love with it. We couldn't get enough of the charming Pienza, but it was time for our last stop, Montepulciano. Since we were already tired and it was getting late, we took a quick walk through its most famous landmarks and then we headed home. This trip was the best to start the new year with because it filled us with so much emotion and joy. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe. Bye!